Let's go straight to Davos and speak to one of Africa's most influential business leaders. Tony Elumelu is a Nigerian entrepreneur and investor. His foundation has a program with a mission to identify and grow 10,000 entrepreneurs and create 1 million jobs over the next decade. Thanks for taking time to talk to us on the program. When you hear a report like this by the International Labour Organization about unemployment in the next 2-3 years, how do you create jobs?
Issues like this bring to the fore the advantage and benefits of a program like the Tony Elumelu Entrepreneurship One. This is a program that my foundation endowed $100 million to identifying, capacitizing by way of capital, seed capital, $10,000 per African entrepreneur, 10,000 of them, 1,000 every year, to help create entrepreneurs of these people so that they can help us solve the job challenge that we have on the continent. And by the way, note, the job challenge on the continent is not just starting today. It's not just because of the commodity crisis, price crisis. It's always been there with us because the demographics of African population is one that has most of our young ones under the age of 30 representing over 60% of our population. So we do indeed have acute unemployment issue. Now, let me interrupt
you there, Tony. If the situation continues, if these economic slowdown continues, if what's happening in China still continues, how will you take this off, this project of yours?
The truth is actually a problem that cannot be resolved in one day. Last year, I did advocate for a Marshall Plan for employment on Africa. We do need to sit down and go beyond even what some of us are doing in a concerted effort to deal with the issue of unemployment. Unemployment is a major issue that we face on the continent today. But the good news, though, is a combination of African private sector leaders and our government and our international development partners can actually do something to move the needle.
What is this? What is this something? What is this something that's exactly what I want to hear from you?
A couple of things we can do. One is we need to increase investments in infrastructure. Take power, for instance. We need to invest more in power so that it will be easier for entrepreneurs to succeed. Entrepreneurs don't succeed because cost of doing business is very high because they don't have access to electricity. We need to deal with other infrastructure like transportation, logistics. This will help us to improve the operating environment that will help entrepreneurs to succeed. We must realize that government alone cannot create jobs. Entrepreneurs have private sector has a role to play in creating jobs. And for jobs to be created, the enabling environment must be provided. So to me, it's not just a quick fix thing. We need to have a coordinated approach. Create the enabling environment that will enable people, both Africans and non-African, bring money to invest in Africa, especially the needy sectors like infrastructure.
All right. You're an investor, you're an entrepreneur, you're a philanthropist. What is the one thing you want to see agreed in Davos quickly?
What I want to see us agree in Davos is that aid is good, but has not done so much to help us develop Africa. We need massive investment in Africa. We need investment to help catalyze the sectors that need it the most so that we can create jobs for our people, so that we can deal with the issue of security and social unrest that we have on the continent.
All right, Tony Elumelu, thank you for taking time to talk to us and Focus on Africa. Thank you.